Good morning. I can still say good morning. I have about 14 minutes left before the clock strikes 12 noon, and then it'll officially be afternoon. This is a simplistic Friday, really, really simple. It's a happy Friday. It's a fun Friday. It's a fantastic Friday. It's a fabulous Friday. I just want to stay on in the vein of connection, the power that we have, being connected to the right source, and then we should be good power, good vibes for what's connected to us. Now, we talked about that. Listen here, Ladybug just came to give you whatever was imparted to me, and so if it helps you, it helps you. If it helps you, share it with somebody else. It may be for someone that you know, related to. I don't know. I just know what God is laying on me. And so today he's saying, while we're focusing on staying connected to him in the spirit, making sure we have the right connection in the natural, making sure that we are gleaning good power, we need to make sure we're giving off good power. We're making sure that people who are connected to us are the ones that are supposed to benefit from us, are benefiting, and making sure that we're feeding what's connected to us. That was new. So listen here, we have to make sure, because God has assigned certain individuals to our lives, not just people that we're related to by blood or we know, and we can name by name, but there are people that are connected to us that we have no clue who they are, where they came from even. But we should be more concerned about what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to feed them. And so we need to make sure that everything that we do is going to be promoting who we are, promoting our brand, promoting our source. And so if God is our source, then whoever's connected to us, that's ordained to be connected to us, should be retrieving from us good energy and good power. If they aren't, and you see something negative in them and they're connected to you, then we gotta start checking us. And so that's where God is having us today. We talked about where our source is, making sure we're plugged into the right source, making sure that we're plugged into that what's giving us power, right? Power to go out and do the things we need to do. However, we should also be concerned that whatever is connected to us, because branches, I'm just sitting here in my car and outside of my building on my off day. But when you care about what you do and you have a spirit of excellence about what you do, you just do what you have to do, right? So I'm sitting outside my building and I'm just watching the geese, and I'm also looking at the trees, and I see the trunk of the tree, then I see the large branches, then I see the medium-sized branches, then I see the little teeny branches, and I'm looking at them and I'm saying, wow, look at how they're being fed. So the trunk goes up and out, and then these are medium-sized branches, and then it branches off, and then those branches branch off, and then those branches branch off, and guess what? Everybody's getting fed. And guess what the fruit is? The fruit is on the end of the smallest branch. Something to grow on. I'm gonna wait till God speaks, and then Ladybug will speak on that. But what I'm saying is that every portion of the branch that splits off still has to be fed by the preceding branch. So we have to make sure that our offspring, our children, is being fed so they can feed their children. That means that we have to give off good power, good energy, good parenting. All those things work together. So what am I saying today? As we being fed, let's not be greedy. Let's feed. Let's share the wealth. Let's feed somebody else. I said fed, didn't I? Listen here. It happens. It's Friday. I'm happy. So listen, as we're getting fed spiritually and naturally, and we're gleaning wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, those attached to us should have that same type of knowledge, should be getting the same power. We should not be selfish and not want to hold back. People look different than us. They may not have the same education. It doesn't matter. Share today. Let's do that. They know us by our fruit. And if the fruit is on the end, guess what? If we don't have any fruit, let's get to work. And so that's my Ladybug Speaks today. Just make sure that who you're connected to, or who's connected to you, is being fed. They should not be malnourished, especially if you're getting fed, and especially if you're nourished and you got power and you got some guns going on. I ain't gonna show y'all my muscle. Last night was a good workout. Bis and tries, a little bit of ab work, a whole lot of cardio. And so you know what? That's power. I'm being fed and I'm dispelling it. And so we have to start with what's connected to us. Ladybug has spoken. Guess what? I love you. Have a good weekend, a safe weekend. Do something great to feed somebody else. I don't know. It may be a natural meal. It may be a spiritual meal. It may be an integrity meal. Whatever God tells you to feed somebody else, give it to them and give them the power to move forward past where they are. I love you. I mean it. I promise. Listen here. Ladybug has spoken. Make it happen today.